Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing a makeup tutorial using Morphe Brushes 35U palette, which is the shimmer palette, and I'm going to be using the blue shadow over here, and then I'm going to use the Morphe 35K, which has really nice neutrals, and I use that on my crease. So I'm mainly going to be using these two palettes. And please don't forget to subscribe if you like this video and like the video if you liked it. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. So I've already applied my MAC Studio Fix fluid and I've mixed it with my MAC Strobe Cream to get a dewy finish. Then I'm going to use the Morphe palettes, but first I'm going to prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And to set that primer, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Transparent. And I'm just using a MAC 224 brush for this. Then going into that 35K palette, I'm using a warm eyeshadow to use as my transition color and a little bit higher on the crease. And I'm just applying that with the same MAC 224 brush. Then into that reddish brown shade, which appear more orange on the crease, but I'm applying that with a MAC 217 brush, and I'm applying that directly to the crease because I want some depth. And then I'm applying NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm using that as my base for the blue eyeshadow that I will be applying. And here over to the 35U, I'm using that gorgeous blue eyeshadow, and I'm just applying that with a synthetic flat brush. And I'm just spraying it with some Fix Plus to get a more sheen or a more metallic finish. Then moving on to that same reddish type of eyeshadow, I'm just intensifying the crease, and as well as making sure that the blue fades nicely into that warm eyeshadows. And here I'm just using a Morphe brush. I think it's called like 204. I will list it down below. Then moving back to that transition color and just blending everything together. And I like to smoke out the outer corners as well. Then I'm going to finish off my face, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20. I'm not finished with the eyes, I'm just going to finish up the face and then go back to the eyes. And I'm just highlighting all over my face and just curving out the cheekbones, or where my contour is going to be. Then I'm just blending out that with a damp beauty blender. And then I'm going to bronze up my face with the NYX matte bronzer in the shade medium. This actually reminds me a lot of the Hoola Benefit bronzer. And I'm just making some light contour, but I will go in with a cooler shade to curve out the cheekbones more. And I wanted some more warmth, so I took the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and used that warm shadow with a fluffy powder brush, because when you use like a powder brush, you get a more sheer application. So I just wanted to warm it up a little bit, not to apply too much product. And then I'm using the cooler tone from the Anastasia kit, and I'm using a small brush from Benefit, the ones that come in the blushes. Don't throw these away because they're really good at using for contouring. And I'm just applying a little bit on the tip of my nose to make it look shorter, and on the sides. Then I'm using the banana shade from the contour kit and just setting the highlight parts of my face. And then to highlight, I'm using a Kiko eyeshadow actually, and this one is a dupe for the MAC Oh Darling. And I'm just spraying some Fix Plus on the brush so you get a more nice sheen. And I like to connect my highlighter with my temples, as you can see. And then I'm applying a little bit to the bridge of my nose, or the tip of my nose, and then on my Cupid's bow. And for blush, I'm using my favorite blush from Milani, which is the Luminoso, which is the perfect blush color in my opinion. And then I'm taking a e.l.f. stippling brush to just blend everything together. To finish off my eyes, I'm applying that transition color and connecting the lower lash line to the upper lid or the outer corners. And I'm just using a Eco Tools brush for this. Then I'm using a Zoeva brush and that reddish eyeshadow that we used on the crease, just really close to the lash line, and also connecting it with the outer corners. Then with whatever it's left on the brush, I'm just intensifying the crease a little bit more. And then I'm applying the Lancome Hypnose mascara, and I apply some individual eyelashes as well from Andel. Then I'm tight lining with a brown eye pencil from NYX. This one is waterproof. Then I took a little bit of the black eyeshadow from the palette and applied to the lashes. Now I'm highlighting my inner corners with the same Kiko highlight or eyeshadow. Then I'm highlighting my brow bone with a white shimmery shade from the 35K palette. And I'm just using a Morphe brush, and then I'm blending the transition with the highlight with the MAC 224 brush. For my lips, I'm using a lip liner from NYX called Nude Beige and a NYX matte lipstick called Sable. So here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!